Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel. Welcome back to Local to Global with EUROPA FC of Gibraltar on FM22. Continuing our Champions League qualification campaign today. Today we're taking on the champions of Northern Ireland, Linfield, in the first qualifying round. And as always, if you enjoy the videos, drop a like, leave comments, all that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't or if you're new. And let's jump into today's video. So last time we got through the preliminary qualifiers, we beat the Welsh champions Bangor City 6-1. These games played in Gibraltar as well, so we beat the Welsh side. Then we beat the Andorran champions Engadani. That was a 4-0 win. They went down to 10 men, so we comfortably beat those two sides. So we've drawn Linfield in the first qualifying round proper, the champions of Northern Ireland. So that is going to be our opponents in today's video, both legs. The second qualifying round has been drawn. And we've got a very, very tough game if we beat Linfield. We have to face Olympiacos, the champions of Greece. So an extremely difficult tie there. And if we do beat Linfield, that's going to be probably our toughest test we've had so far. If we go out, we will drop to the Europa Conference League. And we go into the second qualifying round. And if we do lose against Linfield, we're going to take on either the Icelandic champions, Breiðablik, I don't know how you say that, or we're going to be taking on Kazakhstan champions Astana. Again, that would be quite a difficult match, I think. But Linfield, two legs today. Let's see if we can get through. Just going to do a quick pick and see what it gives us. No more Geg Garner, unfortunately. He's now joined Swindon Town. So we have lost a player there, as well as some other players that left at the end of June. So the squad is a little bit smaller than it was before. But hopefully we can still get some results out of these guys. I actually do think we probably need to make some signings before we go. Otherwise, we're leaving these guys in a bit of a tough spot after we leave. I put Borgay on up top. He's up to 2.5 stars. Current ability. Got a decent finish on him at 20 years old. I feel like it's time to try and actually sort of give him a few more games. We'll have him as advanced forward though, not the target forward. But yeah, we have lost a bit of depth in our side, so I think we might need to go up there and maybe get a few players in. Looks like Linfield are favourites for the match, so we might be in for a difficult game here at home. Hopefully we can get a decent result and then maybe try and win at in Gibraltar, because we're going all the way to Northern Ireland here. This may well be a tough one. And, was that a foul? It might have been, but advantage being played here with Hernandez to Crankshaw. And it's a goal. 2.5 minutes gone and Crankshaw has scored. It is 1-0. Yeah, we joined the Europa this time last season. They were midway through the first qualifying round. Actually lost in Luxembourg. And then we got a draw at home, I believe. So I feel like we might have been able to do better with both legs. But we never know. Well, we will never know. But here we've got a chance to actually be the makers of our own fortune, I guess. But we're 1-0 up with not a lot of time gone. But Linfield with a chance there from the corner, but it's headed over. All right, it's been a good start to the game. We're coming up on 10 minutes. Hernandez wide open here. Oh, but the finish just was not there. But he had a lot of space up top there. 17th minute, another corner here. Morton, I'm not sure how good he is at corners. But it's good. It's Wassel who heads it in for, I think, his first goal, maybe for the club. He is, yeah, it's his first goal. And it's 2-0 in the 17th minute. This is going very, very well. I'm not sure about Morton's set piece taker, but that's really good delivery and a great header by Wassel, and it's in off the bar. Here is Anthony Hernandez. Goes backwards to the right back, and this is, again, good possession here, good football. Bennett, being allowed to get forward. Morton to Crankshaw. Bennett's gone for goal, and he's challenged the keeper again there. We're playing much better than I thought we were against these sides. I was expecting a bit more from the Northern Irish side, but yeah, they've really not challenged us too much in this first half. Here they come with the ball here, though. Hercules to Palmer. Lions, and he loses out to Anthony Hernandez. Crankshaw. And he gets the ball back to Hernandez. Good through ball. Borgay with a header, and it's 3-0. Dylan Borgay scores to get the third. And this has been a really, really quality first half against Linfield here. 3-0, still 5 minutes to go as well. I think we can be pretty confident of getting through this round. And it's going to set up a tricky tie against Olympiacos, but that's going to be exciting, definitely. But yeah, fantastic first half here. Just keep this going. Still time maybe for a fourth before half time here if we keep things going the way we are. We've just stayed on these guys. Sammer to Crankshaw. Bennett to Hernandez. Bit of space, but he's had to hold it up a bit there. Crankshaw could set up Borgay. He does. It's 4-0. 42 minutes gone. Borgay with 2 in 3 minutes, and we are flying in this qualifier. Absolutely flying. Look at this. Hernandez, I thought he'd maybe go for a run with it, but he just had to sort of hold the ball up. Finds Crankshaw, and yeah, just a really simple ball to Borgay. Really simple, like square ball. Well, that may have been one of the best 45 minutes of football I've seen so far this series. Northern Ireland are quite a way above us in the coefficients. And for us to be 4-0 up in Northern Ireland is actually really good going. Hawks has had a bit of a quiet game, so Luke Billum is going to come on the left-hand side, a 21-year-old player, very much on the fringes of the team. Charsley is going to come off, and Vinyas Cruz is going to come on as well for my other change. Crankshaw with a cross. Billum! Oh, chance to score within minutes of coming on there, but he just put it wide. Going to make my final change. Borgay is going to come off for Ironside in our last change. And a really dominant first leg here. There's a couple of minutes of injury time left, but we're 4-0 up with another 90 minutes to go in Gibraltar. So, you know, I'm confident here that we're, you know, all but through to the next round, to the next qualifying round, unless something catastrophic happens in Gibraltar. But yeah, just a really dominant performance here. Maybe a goal here late on for Linfield. It's McMullen who's on it. And they actually are going to get a penalty here in the last minute. Stephen Sammer with a foul in the last minute of injury time here. So consolation goal for Linfield here and nothing more really. Morris is the player that's on it. And they have scored. So it is 4-1, but we still have a 3-goal advantage with our home leg still to go. So, you know, on paper we should be winning by even more than this. So I'm expecting a dominant performance at home as well. And we did all the work in the first half. Second half was plain sailing, really. We did give away the late penalty, but really, really good first leg. Okay, second leg against Linfield. Formality, really. We're 4-1 up. We should be okay. Hernandez, though, going to miss out today. Anthony Hernandez is going to come out of the side. And I think we will just go for a straight swap for Andrew Hernandez. We're 4-1 up from the first leg in Northern Ireland, so this should be quite an easy 45 minutes for us, 90 minutes rather. But the first sort of chance of the game actually goes Linfield's way. But here's Crankshaw, 26 minutes on the clock. We don't really need to do anything drastic here. We just need to, you know, not do anything dumb. And if we can win, that's just a bonus, isn't it? Crankshaw's got Bennett on the support if he wants him, but I think he's going to try and put a cross in himself here. Not a good ball. Really, really poor delivery there. But again, well won in the air by Sammer. And here's Olivero. And we come forward again. Hawks. Charsley. Crankshaw goes for goal. Wow. That is a finish and a half. We've seen some really good goals with Europa. And that one by Charlie might well be the pick of the bunch. Really, really good finish there. It was Hawks with the ball. Charsley thought he might have maybe put a through ball for Borgay, but lays off to Crankshaw. And that's a stunning strike. 38 minutes gone. We're coming forward again here. Charsley. Borgay to Crankshaw. And that's a good 1-2. And Borgay makes it 2-0 on the night. That's now 6-1 on aggregate. And we're sailing through here. And it's going to be Olympiacos in the next round, which I'm kind of not looking forward to. I think we're going to get absolutely destroyed by Olympiacos. Absolutely destroyed. But we're playing well here, at least, against these guys. Half time, 2-0 up, 6-1 on aggregate. Just keep things going. Linfield with a free kick here, about 3 minutes in. And it is Niall Quinn on it, not that Niall Quinn. Took a bit of a... No, I didn't take a deflection, actually. Goal kick, whatever. Linfield on the attack here, about 4 or 5 minutes into the second half, with Stewart to Shields. Palmer. And that's a good ball over the top for Lions. And I think Morris might have been offside there. We'll have to wait and see what happens. No, it's going to be allowed. Linfield do get a goal. It's 2-1. But it's all right. We've still got a 4-goal lead. It's still 6-2 on aggregate, so we should be okay. I guess Lions was further forward than Morris, so the offside doesn't really apply there. They've actually had more possession and more shots than us tonight, Linfield. I don't know what happened in that first leg, but they were nowhere near as good as this. They're actually decent in the air. Like, they must have had a bit of a talking to from half-time by David Healy. Coming up on the hour. They might actually... stop us from winning this second leg if they keep playing the way they are. Lions coming forward again here. Pulls it back for Stewart. And here's Morris again. And they've equalised on the night. Ben Morris makes it 2-2. It is still 6-3 on aggregate. But Linfield actually giving us a game here in Gibraltar. I mean, we are still 6-3 up, so we could praise, but we've just conceded 2 goals in the space of about 10 minutes. So, you know, praise might not even work there. And here's Lions. And that's another ball for Morris over the top. And this time it has just gone wide. Right. Changes coming in 75 minutes. Hawks is going to come off. Billam is going to come on. Charsley's going to come off. And Vinyas Cruz is going to come on. This would be the first match we've failed to win since last year's European qualifying. I don't know what's happened here. Linfield have actually turned up. That wasn't a good pass though. And now it's Oliveira on the ball. Borghead does well to win the header, but there's nobody ahead of him. We might actually fail to win this game. Morton to Crankshaw. Borghead to Charsley. Crankshaw. Billam brought down. That is a clear penalty. 100%. Maybe a second yellow here for Rawlinson as well. That was our 100% a penalty. Yeah, it is a second booking rather. So we are going to get a penalty here. I think this will be Crankshaw taking this. And about 6 minutes to go. We can take a lead again here on the night to make it 3-2. Come on, Crankshaw. It's saved by the keeper. Saved by Johns. Crankshaw's got the ball back again here. Goes into the middle, but it's cleared. We're actually not going to win this match. 94 minutes have gone on the night. Europa 2, Linfield 2. And that is the first time since last year's qualifying that we've failed to win a match. I'm going to say that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance. That second half, we just were not good enough there. And they had a chance to win it as well. That's the first time we've failed to win a match since the Europa Conference League qualifying last season against Karabag. So that's the first time in 11 months that we've failed to win a match. I mean, that is staggering, isn't it? I mean, we've won every game. We won every domestic game last season. And Linfield have actually stopped us from winning there in the second leg. Good to get through to the second qualifying round, but yeah, we're going to get completely destroyed against Olympiacos. But yeah, we'll drop into the Europa League if that happens. They haven't drawn it yet. They'll draw it in a few days. So if we lose against Olympiacos, we'll drop to the Europa League. If we lose that, we drop to the Europa Conference League. If we can win one of our next European ties, we'll be in a group stage of some sort this season. And if that happens, we're going to have football all the way up until Christmas. It depends on what sort of draw we get, but I think there's actually a chance that we could be in the Europa Conference League groups this season. And that would be really cool. And if that's the case, we probably are going to have to buy some players because we're going to be here for another 3 or 4 months. And I haven't made any signings because I didn't think we'd be here for that long. But I guess we'll have to look into some bits and pieces and yeah, see what happens. We might be here a bit longer than I anticipated. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. The other best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode of Local to Global. We got through the Linfield games today, but for the first time in almost a year, we actually failed to win a game as they drew 2-2 with us in Gibraltar. So yeah, we actually didn't win a game today. That's astonishing. The next episode, the tall task of Olympiacos, the champions of Greece. I'm expecting a big loss, but we'll see what happens next time. For now, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.